Okay, hello everyone, and this is another episode of A Read With Me from Primary School Masterclass, the Caribbean's elite online educational academy. Okay, and before I do anything, let us start with an encouraging word. So it says, Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Coming from the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 7. So if you're a student reading this, or even a parent, we want the success for all our children. And it's very important to ask God and rely on God so that He would give us the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding to open our eyes so we can learn our work and do the best we can in our studies. So, again, this is another edition of Language Arts Masterclass Fountains of Life. Primary School Masterclass branches off into Creative Writing Masterclass, Mathematics Masterclass, and today's extension, Language Arts Masterclass. So, welcome all, and thank you so much for tuning into this episode. And this is another episode of Read With Me. So, we started this Read With Me project because a lot of the students, if not all of them, are now using online classes and online learning. And I remember, when my parents read me books or my elder siblings read me books, and it got me really, really interested in reading. To hear another person read with me, it can be a fun activity and we can read together. Okay, so this is an exercise for students to have like a study buddy, to have someone that reads with them as opposed to feeling alone. And you can feel like that sometimes when you are doing online classes because everyone is home alone. Okay, great. So the benefits of the Read With Me. Very quickly, so Read With Me teaches you new sounds, what we call diction, new words, new vocabulary, and it expands your language. It improves your language. It also teaches you the value of books and stories. So today we're going to read an article and we're going to learn about a particular story. The Read With Me sparks your imagination and stimulates your curiosity. So all of us has amazing imaginations and sometimes you don't tap into it. So this is an opportunity for you to use your unique imagination for your own unique writing style. It also helps develop your brain to focus, concentrate, and communicate. And one of my favorite reasons, reading the writings of other writers makes you a better writer. Okay? And I like to say also, you are becoming a master of your words. You want to develop your own writing style. So today, the title of our story, the title of the article is Bahamian Boy Finishes in Top 10 of Scripps National Spelling Bee. So let's go to that article right now. And this article it's found on Loop News Caribbean. And it was published on July 11th, about a week ago, a little over a week ago, from Loop News. Okay, great. So again, that title is Bahamian Boy Finishes in Top 10 of Scripps National Spelling Bee. So let's go. Great. So a 12-year-old boy from the Bahamas did his country proud at the popular Scripps National Spelling Bee. Roy Seligman, a student of the Lifford K International School, tied for fourth place out of 209 spellers in the spelling bee. Scripps National Spelling Bee in a Facebook post stated, quote, "After an audio review, the judges determined that Roy Seligman did misspell the word Ambisoma. Roy has made the entire nation of the Bahamas proud. He tied for 51st place as a 5th grader in 2019 and now has a top 10 finish to his credit. As they say in the Bahamas, forward, upward, onward together. Well done, Roy." The office of the Prime Minister in the Bahamas has congratulated Roy on his achievement and stated, "During a very challenging competition, you showed true determination and perseverance. We remain extremely proud of your success and celebrate with you. May you continue to excel in all your future endeavors." And we have the actual Facebook post here. If you go on the Office of the Prime Minister's Facebook page, you will see this post here. Continuing, Lifford K International School also issued congratulations to the grade 7 student who tied for 4th place in the Scripps National Spelling Bee, a feat which it says few international contestants have ever accomplished in the history of the bee. It states, "Roy, you have made your school community and entire country so proud. Roy's parents, Arthur and Nuala Seligman, and his coach, Katina Seymour, LCIS Assistant Head of Lower School, are to be commended for their strong support. The Scripps National Spelling Bee champion is Zyla Avantgarde from the state of Louisiana." End of article. Okay, great. So let's go to our presentation again. And looking at our presentation, the first thing we want to look at would be the vocabulary. So there were a couple of new words, a new vocabulary, and that's the exciting thing about reading. When you read a new piece of writing, there's a chance that you're gonna find some new words. So it's always good to have your dictionary ready close to you so you can learn these words and use them in your writing. So one of the first words we found there would be spelling bee. Spelling bee. Now, what is a spelling bee? Well, the definition here, a spelling bee is a competition in which contestants are asked to spell a broad selection of words. And an example of this used in a sentence would be, "I studied many words to prepare for tomorrow's spelling bee." We see a couple of St. Mary's College students here with their spelling bee awards, and this is normally the logo of most spelling bees. So we learned some new vocabulary here today, spelling bee, and maybe one day you will find yourself competing in a spelling bee. Great. And we move on to this word here. This is the word which Roy spelled incorrectly. And that word is Ambisoma. Now that's an interesting word. And we pronounced it Ambisoma. Ambistoma. There are 4 syllables. And this is a group of salamanders which are able to live both on land and in the water. Exclude the repeated up. And we have a couple pictures of ambistomas. An example of this used in a sentence would be, this documentary on ambistomas is very educational on the Discovery Channel. Okay, so highly recommend looking at Discovery Channel, National Geographic, Animal Planet. These are very educational and you learn a lot of new vocabulary. I heard a student was looking at Animal Planet, I believe, and they actually learned some vocabulary and it was found in their writing. That word was habitat. So this is a tip here. Always look at educational videos, educational documentaries. It helps you learn. Great. Another vocabulary word. Well, this would be a noun, a proper noun. As we see, it's in capital B. Okay, the Bahamas. Okay, it's the name of a country. And the Bahamas, this is an island country in the Atlantic Ocean east of Florida and Cuba, which are other countries. Well, Florida is a state, the state of Florida and the country of Cuba. And Bahamas is made up of about 700 islands. Okay? An example of the Bahamas used in a sentence would be, many people travel to Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, known for its amazing beauty. So we have the Bahamian flag, and we have a picture of beautiful Nassau. Remember that Nassau is the capital of the Bahamas. A little bit of geography there. New vocabulary. Determination. Determination. Now this means to never give up and do something even though it may be difficult. So today the Olympics just started and it's the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Determination used in a sentence would be, it takes a lot of hard work and determination to represent your country in the Olympics. So you have a picture of a gold medal and the Olympic rings, the symbol of the Olympics. And yet another word found in this article, it may be a new word for you, it may not, okay? But that word is feet, and we spell it F-E-A-T. This is a noun, okay? So a feat is an extraordinary act or achievement. It's something that you achieve, something very, very difficult to do, but it is an achievement, okay? An example of this found in a sentence would be, Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt has achieved the amazing feat. So the amazing describes the noun feat. The amazing feat of becoming the fastest man ever to run the 100-meter race. And we have a picture of him running here. This is actually during the race. And this is the Jamaican flag because he is Jamaican and he represents Jamaica in the Olympics. Great. Now, probably you saw more words that were unfamiliar to you. So my question would be, did you see any more words that were new to you? Okay. You can use a dictionary to find the meaning. Be sure to practice writing a few sentences before using them in your stories. Great. And a lot of things to point out. There was some good language use in the article, as well as good literary devices as well. Okay, so we saw capitalization, such as the Bahamas, which was capital B, because that's a proper noun. Roy was Roy is a proper name. Okay, Roy is a proper noun, so that's someone's name, so it starts with a capital R. Okay, and these proper nouns must start with a capital letter. Also, the first letter of every sentence must begin in a capital letter, so we saw that going on. Punctuation, we saw apostrophe S's first up, commas, and direct speech being used. So direct speech, we use the inverted commas. So if you need any clearing up on that, you can, well, my students have the academy where they have all that accessible to them. Okay, so just revise your work concerning those punctuation marks. Okay, you could look at other videos on this channel and you'll find them there as well. Okay, great. Oh, reading correctly allows us to clearly understand the information. And really and truly, this story is an exciting and inspiring story. Now the thing about it is that he didn't place first, but he represented his country so well, and everyone was proud of him. So remember that you are going for excellence, you are pushing for perfection. Okay, do your best, okay, and you have a lot of support, and we are proud of you. As a student, we are proud that you are putting in your best foot forward. Okay, so even though he didn't place first, he was very grateful and happy, and everyone around him, his parents, his family, his teachers, and his country was very, very proud and supportive of him. Okay, and a question, you can revise the use of the quotation mark. So that would be used in your direct speech. Okay, so again, you can check the academy, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel for more educational videos. Great, so let me end off and say, remember, ask and it shall be given you, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. And this has been a very quick, but I believe a very, very strong and informative and educational video of Language Arts Masterclass, okay, which is an extension of Primary School Masterclass. Okay, so if you want private lessons or you want to join the support group, we have a lot of classes being conducted, even more so during the vacation time. Okay, you can contact these numbers, 713-68602, sorry, 713-6860. Okay, those are Trinidadian numbers, Trinbagonian numbers, and also 319-6052. That is a WhatsApp contact. So 1-868-319-602 would be the WhatsApp contact. Or you can email primaryschoolmasterclass@yahoo.com. And you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and quite recently TikTok. So there has been a lot of students seem to like TikTok a lot because the videos are very short, to the point, and very, very fun, and it makes learning really, really fun and educational. So have a great day. God bless you. Bye.